is 3:30 on Saturday, September the 7th, and I just finished editing an Instagram reel and a TikTok video, and also editing the YouTube vlog. I'm waiting for the GSJJ to email back and say and approve the videos that I made. So if they do approve it and have no changes, then I can upload those, but I'm just waiting for that now. It's been a while since I used TikTok or Instagram reels, like actually editing on the app themselves, and I forgot how much fun I have doing that. I really like it. I just love editing, and I'm really surprised how easy it is to edit on the app themselves, especially if it's not crashing, because my phone is, I think it's updated really well, so there were no crashes, there were no issues, and it was just a smooth sailing editing on TikTok and Instagram. I do find, I think I mentioned this a long time ago, or I remembered it, that the Instagram video editor is a lot more detailed and easier than the TikTok one. So anyway, I just thought that was an interesting tidbit. Yeah, it was fun. So yeah, I also took some pictures. I'll show you my setup. I haven't done this in a long time, but I took pictures of the stickers and the charms because they want me to upload a picture post as well on Instagram. So let me show you this little setup. Hopefully by this point you've seen the post, but I haven't done this in a long time, like set up a product kind of photo shoot. So I just used some of the tissue paper that I still have. These fry clips for chip bags and such, I got it from a friend for my birthday, so we got tons of these, and I thought they would work really well for the charms and the stickers. And then of course these hearts, I've had them for a long time. I still have a cabinet full of some like product photography stuff, but look how cute that turned out. I really like how the pictures turned out. So I gotta clean this up though. My partner and I are gonna have lunch. Baby guy is actually at my mom's, so we have a nice break day today. We caught up. I cleaned the bedroom, he cleaned his room. I tidied up and dusted our son's room because it's been a while since I dusted in there. And then yeah, I was able to finish the Instagram reel, the YouTube video, the TikTok video, and take pictures. So it was very productive, but I am hungry. So we're gonna have that lunch, and I don't know when I'm gonna vlog next, but I have the next thing I need to do today hopefully is kind of set up my week. I know in the last vlog I talked about setting up a schedule about what I want to finish or what I want to do for the week, instead of kind of meandering throughout the week thinking about what I should work on. So I'm gonna sit down and kind of think about that, but first, food. I already put some, but not on my phone. It's like gnocchi with tomato sauce and sausage, and he put a little bit of gochujang in there, so it'll have some spice. And I put some parmesan on top. Alright, clean this up. This one is probably gonna be my demo or display piece, because I took off the clear, what do you call it, like the plastic on each side of it. This is a fine sticker. Whoa, chill. Ah! I really love these hearts. I got these from Dollarama during Valentine's Day. Dollarama kind of cycles their stock, so whenever I go there and I see something I've never seen before and something that really catches my eye, I usually grab it because it's limited stock. Good morning. It is the next day, Sunday, September the 8th. 9:22 in the morning. I woke up about an hour ago because I got an email from GSJJ approving my posts. So I posted my YouTube video, the vlog. I posted the vlog, I posted the Instagram reel, I posted the TikTok, and I posted it on Twitter or X. And yeah, so I got those done. I could have waited for better timing for posting social media stuff, like high traffic times. I think it would be around noon or something. It's different every day, but I couldn't be bothered, so I just posted them so I can get them checked off of my list, and the vlog was late, so I thought I'd post it as soon as possible. So yeah, I made coffee, I put on a little bit of makeup to get ready for the day. So my mom is going to be dropping off the boy in within the hour or so. She said they were getting ready to go, so I wanted to get everything done and ready for the day before he came back home. I'm not sure what his status is going to be for food and sleep, so we'll see when he gets back. But yeah, it was quite productive yesterday when he was at her house. I got all of that filming and editing done, and at the end of the night my boyfriend and I just watched more episodes of Spartacus. We had some pizza, and then I also got started on working on a September newsletter, a digital newsletter for my upcoming relaunch of Patreon. So I have been thinking about going back to Patreon for the last couple of months or so. So I'm gonna start the process. I'm working on fixing up the tiers, figuring out what I have to offer. I'm also thinking about filming just like an explicit YouTube, not an explicit video, but like a specific video for relaunching the Patreon that I can post on Patreon and also post on YouTube. Just a really short one. I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I started the September newsletter because I want to do a newsletter. I've seen other newsletters before, but they're done like online through like Canva or something like that, or people just do like a September post. But I wanted to do something scrapbooky, and because of the iPad, I was experimenting with different apps. So one was Notability, and I didn't really want to pay for an app that I'm not sure I was going to use, but I think I'm just going to stick with Procreate and do the pages there and maybe switch over to Notability or something. But I'll show you a little preview of it. I was working on it last night, and I'm still working out the kinks of the size of text, the size of the page. What I want to do is have it as a PDF that I can post on Patreon. I used to do newsletters through Patreon, but they were like handwritten, and then I would make copies and put those copies into members packages. But since I don't have my Artisan anymore, which every day I dearly miss my Epson Artisan 1430. I love that printer. I miss it so much, but unfortunately it died, and I don't know if I'm gonna ever replace it. I might. It depends on how far I get into going back into art stuff. I don't have the space for it, definitely. I mean, I do, but it's kind of limited. But anyway, I'm getting distracted when I go on a tangent. But yeah, I was thinking about just the Patreon stuff. So if you are interested in that, just watch out in my social media or on the vlogs any of a relaunch. I'm thinking within the week I'm gonna launch it, just so I can have some content for the September newsletter. Yeah, I'm quite excited about it because working on it last night on the iPad, it seems like it's possible. I don't mind working on it, and I can also bring the iPad around to work on it whenever I'm not home, so at the office during lunch hour. But yeah, okay, that's my morning update. I am just gonna drink the rest of my coffee and wait for my boy to come home. I'll show you guys a quick preview too after I chat of the newsletter. We have some plans today with family, so I don't know how much I'm gonna get to vlog, but yeah, okay, let's show you the little preview, just a small preview. This is the app that I was talking about, Notability. I'm not gonna end up using it, but I'm using the free version right now. It's pretty good if you want to take notes and stuff. If you guys have any suggestions of like kind of a note-taking app, but has a little bit more flex with drawing and moving stuff around, or more just more capabilities in terms of scrapbooking or journaling, let me know. So yeah, let me show you the newsletter. I don't know if you can see that, but here's a tiny preview. Here's a preview of the font. So I'm writing everything, and I found a pen that is really nice actually. It's called Monoline. So I'm using that for, it's under the calligraphy brushes. The newsletters will also feature a Mr. Guy corner. There, that's better. He's less blurry. Good afternoon. It is 2 o'clock on Tuesday, September the 10th. And I just sat down here in my studio. Very busy morning. The boy and I went to Costco, and then we went to early on later, so it was pretty busy. He's down for his nap now, and I'm just sitting here in front of my computer trying to figure out what to do at this time that he's asleep, because it's a good time to work on some stuff, but I don't know what to work on. I don't want to work on a painting because he might wake up soon and I don't want to be interrupted for that, so I might just continue working on the Patreon newsletter. I was also going to film tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, on Thursday I'm going to film the Patreon relaunch video, so I want to be prepared for that. I'm not prepared right now. Maybe I'll plan out just some assets for that, so that's what I'm going to do, and then work on the newsletter if I finish these assets. I have them somewhere in my computer, like I'm just gonna compile video clips and pictures and all that kind of stuff of samples of the rewards. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, and also update my agenda because I haven't updated the agenda in a while. All right, let's work on that. I left my agenda at work. It's okay, I'll just work on assets right now. I haven't installed Gmail on my iPad, so I'm doing that now so I can actually send myself some drawings instead of airdropping them on my phone, which is fine, but let me sign in, please. It's now 3 o'clock and he is awake. I just compiled some clips on Premiere to edit for the video, but I'm working on the like a asset for all the rewards. So yeah. I'm in the living room. It's 3:45 in the afternoon with my guy. We're just playing. He had some lunch and I was just sitting here on my phone and I realized I have been wearing my shirt backwards all morning. And I've spoken to people. I went to early on with him and I was speaking to the staff there, and I mean, it's not noticeable unless the tag is sticking out like this, but yeah, embarrassing. Embarrassing. I posted it on Instagram because that's how I found out. I was trying to take a selfie and I just noticed. Anyway, I hope they didn't see the tag. I hope nobody did. I interacted with like 5 people. Here's your duck back. Can I have the duck? Thank you for the duck. You don't want the duck back? Duck. Sounds like he's saying duck, but he's not. Bye. Here's your fry. Do you want your fry back into an actual fry? Here you go. Yeah, fry. Now it's gonna expand. Long fry. Oh. Yeah. Okay, back to regular fry. Oh, regular fry. Oh. Can I have it back? Can you give me the fry back, please? Thank you. Look at my nails. They're popping off. It hasn't even been 2 weeks. Or has it been? I don't know. Where'd you get those? Where'd you get these? I gotta check. Where'd you get these band-aids? I guess this pocket is exposed. There's nothing else in here, but thanks for the band-aids. It is now 6:23. You know what? Let me move you. There. Different angle. I wonder if the previous clips you could see my shirt was backwards because it's like this. Anyway, yeah, it's now 6:23 and the boy is on his second nap. He's been napping for a while, but I finished the stuff for Patreon that I'm gonna be using. I'll show them to you here. You'll see them in the video, you'll see them on Instagram, but I'll show it to you here. So it's basically just square images of what is going on. That's what it looks like. I am not a graphic designer. I feel like I could be better with that kind of stuff. I think I can do it better when I do it on paper, but digitally, moving text and stuff, I'm not very good at that. Anyway, so I just finished working on that, but I wanted to give you guys a really exciting update. So a couple of vlogs ago, I told you I signed up to do this thing in the city where we get to design traffic boxes. So they did an artist call and they're like, whoever's interested in designing some traffic boxes, please sign up. Here's the deadline. I think I signed up like a couple days before the deadline. I got an email actually last week, but I haven't even talked about it yet. I got an email saying that I was accepted as one of the artists, so it's pretty exciting. I've known about traffic boxes before, and there have been a couple call outs in like different cities at different points in my life, but I just never signed up for them because you needed to know how to basically draw on a traffic box with actual paint, and I don't have any experience with outdoor paint or murals, so I never really signed up. But this traffic box is, I can design it however I want, and then it's going to be printed and then stuck professionally onto the traffic boxes for I don't know how long. But yeah, so I got accepted for that. It's pretty cool. This Thursday there is a Zoom call just briefing the artists on just specifications for how we go about our art. So they would suggest like how to draw it to make it look the best as a traffic box. They're going to talk about how it's going to be printed, stuff like that. So give some tips and things to remember when finishing up the illustration. So I submitted a proposal about what the illustration is going to be, and it was very rough, but they accepted it. So I'm going to be working on that once I get all the information on Thursday. And yeah, it's likely going to be, I'm likely going to do it digitally unless they say otherwise, that I can do it traditionally and it can translate okay as a design on the box. But yeah, so that's another project coming up. It's with the Patreon stuff that I'm launching, and then I just got accepted to do this. I have a couple tables coming up as well. I feel like I am going into some sort of direction, although I would have to sacrifice some of the stuff that I started doing, some of the new projects that I did, just to make some space, like the zine. I'm still doing the illustrations for the zine, and I'm going to be giving the originals for that on Patreon. The guy is awake. I'm going to continue this probably tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'll be tired by the time he's in bed, so I'll talk to you guys after. Good afternoon. It is Thursday, September 12th, and I am just starting to vlog today. This morning was pretty busy. I was taking care of the baby, but now my boyfriend has brought him. They went on a little adventure to go hang out. Sorry if you see the dust. To go hang out with a friend of ours. So I have the whole rest of the day today, and I started off my day by working on some sketches. I'm working on this grubbling that I showed you guys last week, and then I also sketched out the tooth person, but the sketch is now different. I don't know, I'll show you that in a sec once I finish filming this update. But I need to be productive today, or I would like to be productive today. I have a bunch of things planned. That I want to finish. I want to finish a vlog, or I want to vlog so I can have a vlog up for Saturday. And I also want to film a video announcement for YouTube. I don't know about this lighting. For YouTube and my relaunch. So I'm planning to relaunch it on Saturday. Just 2 tiers, a thank you tier and a doodle pal tier. So I'm gonna do that right after this. I haven't had any lunch yet. I had coffee. but I'm not hungry, so I'll probably just start filming. But yeah, that's what I worked on today, or was working on, just the sketches and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna start filming that and we'll see how far I get. Okay, I did that, no script. I just basically like shouted at the camera, and I feel like I spoke really fast, but I did not want it to be a very long video. So if you watch the video and it's too fast, I'm sorry. It's basically just I wanted to be up as an intro video on Patreon, but yeah, I'm gonna edit that right away and then continue working on the illustrations I have, and basically be ready for Saturday to relaunch it. I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of signups right away, just because I don't know, I haven't been on the, you know, the social media in a while, so I don't know how much traction it's gonna get. Plus my YouTube videos have really been on, like, not a lot of views the last times I've uploaded. I don't know, but it's okay. I was working on, when I worked on the TikTok video and Instagram reel for GSJJ pins and acrylics and stickers, I really enjoyed editing the TikTok and Instagram reel, that I almost like I miss it. I didn't remember how fun it was to create content. And like last night I was just watching through all my old TikToks, and they were in videos and reels, and they were just really fun. So I miss that creation, and I'm gonna try and make more of those short form videos. I just like the creation of them, like editing them. So we'll see. All right, I am going to probably get a snack and then edit the video. I got this bread that we like, sourdough bread from Costco. It's very good, very hefty. It's not that bad for you actually, so I might toast some of this up. I'm a little nervous for my boyfriend and my son going to visit our friend today. They're taking the bus and the TTC train. So I've done it before with my son, and as a mom, even as a mom, it was hard just because you know, trying to our son doesn't really nap when we're busy doing things, so he ends up becoming really tired and fussy. So towards the end, when they're heading home, it's gonna be tough, unless you know, he behaves really well. So I'm hoping he behaves really well for his dad, because he doesn't have as much calming techniques as me in terms of nursing. Like when he's fussy, I nurse him and it's better, although that technique might go away soon because I'm weaning. But anyway, I'm just a little bit nervous. So, but he wanted to do it, so I let him do it. I don't want bread, I'm gonna make a smoothie. That's a nice color, pink. Finished my smoothie, and I'm exporting the announcement video, having a few dates as a snack. I don't look the best in the video, but I was like, I'm not gonna refilm it and do my makeup anymore or anything like that. I did do my makeup, but I just look kind of haggard. But I think it's fine. But yeah, it's done. It's about 4 minutes, so I just really left the pertinent, important information in there. I need to design a thumbnail for it, but I'm just taking a little bit of a break before I move on to my next task. But I got a text from my boyfriend, and they said that they arrived at their destination, and our son was quite good, so that makes me worry less. Good. I love dates. I also like how they look like roaches. Okay, camera. Wanna see? I'm eating roaches. Roach. I don't know what's happening. I actually uploaded the Patreon announcement video, so people know it's on Saturday. The launch, I mean. So in about 45 minutes, I have that Zoom call about the traffic box design. But I need to continue with my laundry, so I'm gonna go do that. Oh, it's not even dry yet. clock is wrong. It's not 2:40. It's now 4:15, so I'm going to get ready for the call. It's a Zoom call, and I'm just going to use the laptop we use to watch shows, bring it here. And while I wait, I'm going to continue working on the Grub. So I'm going to set it up here. Hopefully the Wi-Fi signal is good enough, because my room, my studio room, my office doesn't really get good Wi-Fi. I also raised up my ring light higher because there's a shadow every time I draw, so this actually helps a little bit. Alright, let's grab the laptop. I need the mouse too. Maybe I'll make a coffee for the call so I look extra professional. Ah, I forgot the power cord. It's right here. Boost. Just gonna stick with water. I'm probably gonna take notes as well. I don't even need the mouse. I'm just gonna use the cursor. Join a meeting. I need the Gmail. I actually know 1 or 2 people here, so it's gonna be pretty interesting. Zoom meeting. I hate Zooms. I'm so glad I didn't have to do school while COVID was happening because of all the Zoom stuff. Oh, I bet that was horrible, whoever went through that. Okay, I'm ready. The passcode. I just need a way to take notes. I'm just gonna use the sketchbook since I've been lugging this around everywhere. Why not? And a pen. I was gonna sign in 5 minutes earlier, but I have to update the Zoom app, so I'm doing that right now. I also had to move the garbage over there out of the way so it wasn't in the shot of the camera. I don't know if I'm gonna use the camera. Maybe I'll just listen in, but I'll kind of read the room. Please update faster. It's 4:26.
So welcome. All of you were selected for the Box 2024 program, so congratulations. I will not lie to you, it was exceedingly competitive. Andrew and I are here to help. This will all turn out fine. Even if you don't know what you're doing, we will figure it out together, okay? But this was meant to kind of give you like a general idea. Now you know what you don't know, and you can ask the appropriate questions following, okay? So if anybody has any questions, you can email me. I'll be online for the next half hour or so.
Okay. Meeting is over. Everybody was so nice, and they did it really quick too. It's 5 o'clock. Meeting's done. But yeah, so the deadline is the 6th of October, absolute latest, which is pretty tight. So I'm gonna start working on that probably over the weekend, and it's great because I'm gonna have no baby time, so that's good. We'll have some breaks. I'm gonna start working on it. I don't even remember what my design looked like. I'm gonna look it up on the computer. And Mr. Grub is done. I think it turned out pretty well. So this is gonna be up for grabs, depending on how many you sign up for the doodle tier. We'll see. At least I have some stuff to give away. And I think since I have so many of these small little originals, they will be going constantly depending on how many people sign up, and they'll just be like future original art that I'm sending away because I don't want to keep them for myself, just because I make so much. And also I do sell them when I go to conventions, but these small ones don't really sell that well. So anyway, Mr. Grub is done, and the next one I'm gonna work on is this rotten tooth. Let me show you the rotten tooth. Actually, I never showed you. Oh, and I actually filmed a couple of clips on my phone for this one, so I'm gonna make it into a reel and a TikTok, maybe a short too. We'll see. But look at him. Oh, he's so cute. He's got a little brain, he's got a heart, lungs, a stomach. He doesn't have a very long intestine system or GI system, but he's got like testes, whatever those are, and then he got the other hole. Yeah. Look at his little brain. Anyway, tooth. So, here it is. This is what it turned out. I looked up tooth roots on Google Images, and I saw some people have like pictures of their actual teeth, and the roots are so long, it's crazy. So that's this is what it's based on. So I'm gonna color that in next. I'm gonna film the process for this too, or at least just some stuff to edit at night when I'm just chilling out, because it's so fun to edit. For now, anyway. He's got a little happy face. It is now 6 o'clock, and I actually started working on the traffic box design, kind of getting my bearings and thinking about how I'm gonna work on this, if I'm going to move it to the iPad so I can work on the iPad too, so I can work on it from away from home. I think I'm just gonna park it here because I like the brushes that I'm using and I'm already starting to get a feel of it. So they said on the Zoom call that, sorry I keep rubbing my nose, I've been having like allergic reactions lately, and I think it's just dust. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Zoom call was very helpful. They were talking about how important it is for that we have enough bleed in our work, but also they were saying that whatever we submitted, they would like to keep it as what you've submitted and not have really big changes from it, because that was what was approved, and I'm totally fine with that. I will probably, the design I have, I'll probably just expand, add more characters in it, but keep it the same layout and everything like that. So I don't know if I can show you what I'm working on because I have not received the contract yet. So they're going to send the contract this week, and I'll read through the contract and see what I can actually show you guys. And then probably I'm going to send, I've never done this before, so I want to send what I have before I get really into it to the guy on the Zoom call to see and gauge if I'm on the right track, so I don't have to redo everything. But yeah, pretty exciting, a little scary in terms of the deadline and also just what the work is gonna look like. So yeah, I'm a little bit afraid, but it's a really fun opportunity, a really good opportunity. So I'm really happy I got in. And when they were doing the presentation, they quickly scrolled through the designs, and I was like, oh man, I'm not that great compared to the other ones. I mean, the one I submitted. Anyway, I'm going to actually take a break to have some food now, because I haven't really eaten anything other than dates and coffee and some of my son's leftover food. So yeah. Okay, I just had a shower. It's now about 8 o'clock, and I am going to end my night here at the studio. I'm gonna finish folding my laundry, and my boyfriend, oh sorry, I'm trying to put you on my drinking cup. My boyfriend and the baby are gonna be back within the hour, so I thought I would meet them at the bus stop. I changed into pajamas, but I'm just gonna change into like pants or whatever. So yeah, they're coming home soon, so I'm gonna shut everything down. I'm actually gonna end the vlog here. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm probably gonna upload this a day early for patrons. It's only a day early, but I typically finish my vlogs around, if I can, on Thursday night, so I can have Friday and most of the weekend free and just take a break from vlogging before I start again the next week. So we'll see how early I can post this for patrons. Yeah, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I feel like this vlog didn't have too much art in it, but I hope it was still interesting and entertaining, or at least you have it in the background while you're doing some other stuff. So yeah, next week we're gonna be full swing into Patreon stuff and full swing into the box traffic stuff, or the traffic box design. Once I get the contract, I can see whether or not I can share some of the process, and if not, I'm just gonna maybe talk about some of the process, and then I'll upload it in a later video talking about it. I'm not sure, we'll see. The deadline is quite tight, so I don't know how much I'll actually be filming about it or talking about it, other than I might just be focused on working on it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching again. I really appreciate it, And if you would like to, check me out on Patreon. By the time you're watching this vlog, sign-ups are officially live, so you can become a Doodle Pal member. There's limited spots available, but depending on, I guess, yeah, like I said earlier, depending on how it goes, I might expand the spots. Or some people might just want to sign up for a month and get the rewards, and then there'll be more space. We'll see what happens. So yeah, more information, I'll leave a link to my Patreon in the description box. You can also go click on one of the buttons at the end of this video. So yeah, all right. Bye now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.